And like I expected, no one's here. Yeah. Am I supposed to wait till people show up? I'm gonna just set then. Or whatever, my car's in the air. Got my G35 in the air. Got wonky stuff on here. Is there someone here? Hello? Can I see like the comments? Is that gonna play on the screen? This is the first time I've ever done this. So, hey! Yeah! There's a light! That means it's working. Hi! What's up? Hey! We got Jorge. What's up, man? What's up? Hey! Oh my god! It's like everyone who comments. We got Agent Smith in here. Woo! How you guys doing? I was on a whole bunch of live streams lately. Oh, we got an Alex! Yo! How you doing, boss? I was on a whole bunch of live streams lately, and they were, what's up? I was asked the question, like, would I ever do live stream? My day's going awesome. I went to the DMV, and I sat there forever, and it was like M138, and I was like M148, and they started calling out like Q and W and G and stuff just to sneak everyone else in. So I sat there for a while. Yeah, but the car is good. Yeah. Yeah. But so I was asked. I was on a whole bunch of other live streams, actually on Twitch and everything, and I told them like, hey, you know, this is really cool. I think I might want to live stream sometime. And then they were like, what would you do it about? And I was like, that's a really good question. I didn't know. And then so like I was sitting here in the shop, and I'm like about to do work to my car, and then I was like, well, I can show people why I'm even doing this. Like, you guys want to see what I'm doing? I'm just gonna assume you want to see what I'm doing because there's like people in here. Hey, what? Giovanni, what? Dude, you have time to actually come to my stream? This is cool. I feel like graced right now. Like I feel really good about that. That's cool, man. I watch your stuff. Just wanted to say that you're one of the few YouTubers that inspired me to mod my G, and one of the first mod videos I saw that helped me with my G. Damn right, yes! That is like legitimately why I made the channel. Like, like for real. I made the channel because I couldn't afford to even work on my car and everything. And I was gonna get ripped off down in Salisbury. Don't go to the Pep Boys down there, and don't go to the Infinity down there either, because they quoted me. They said that it was going to cost $1,800, and I was like, I literally spent all my cash to get the car, and then you know, next thing's next. But then I started making videos. That is awesome because I think about the channel as like a toolbox of sorts. Like, whenever I need torque specs myself, I just sometimes load up my own video. But right now, I want to show you guys, because like people are tuning out, so it must be boring or something. Right now, I'm about to take off the wheel. I want to show you guys what the difference is if you were to get like aftermarket Rock Auto, which you're going to get a great deal, okay? Because Rock Auto is super cheap, versus if you were to bite the bullet and spend like $50, $60 more and get an OEM like part, whether or not it's going to be worth it for you to do that. So today I've got this. This is an OEM splash guard that you'd find in the Fender liner. And all the race car drivers these days, they're always like, yeah, we're just gonna strip out everything that has any type of weight to it. So they throw these suckers out. And these actually, when you get the OEM one, they're like $70 or whatever. I'm not sure what I paid for this. But initially, I got the one from Rock Auto because I was like, I really need one. The guy who I got the car off of ripped them all out, and he was like, yeah, no, weight reduction, race car. And I'm like, I like my engine to survive. So I picked up one off Rock Auto. I'm gonna show you, I'll show you here. Hey. Cool. Yeah. Oh, I should probably read some of those things people are saying. This is like the first time, I don't know. Try it again. But I'll show you the wonkiness. Yeah. This is what we're looking at. This is how the fitment ends up being. And this is after it's been pressured in and whatnot. So I'm just getting annoyed by this at this point. And so I went and I picked up the OEM one because the OEM one, even though it's like seriously like what that makes it 6-7 times the price at this point, because I'm going to be making the G actually show car worthy. I'll show you guys what I've been doing underneath the car too, because yeah, I've been just working on everything. We've got other videos coming up, but I'll show you. Yeah, I'm gonna knock off this wheel. I'm gonna take this out, and then I'm gonna show you what happens when you put a good one in. I don't know, it shouldn't take too long. I'll also show you how to properly take out the tabs, because all the other shops in the area, I know for sure, do not just like, they just, I'll show you how they pop them out too if you want. They break them all. So I'm gonna get started. Yeah. Good. Man, live. I don't get to edit it out like my dumbness. That's what I was always nervous about being on live. I don't know. So, Fender liner, super fun. We need that and that. All right. To take the Fender liner out, you're gonna have clips. I have a bunch of them. I buy them in bulk off of Amazon because every time someone comes in with a really nice car, all their clips are always missing. So I just replace them because I don't like missing clips. And I don't like things rattling around and stuff. So we've already gone through like an entire bag of them because we're always having Nissans and Infinities in here. And so this is the type of clip that you're gonna find in the liner. I'll show you, all the locations if you like. But it's got two parts to it. So basically, you're gonna have this part, it's gonna be inserted directly into the liner, and then this part goes into it. When it pushes in, all the way, you can see it expands right there. And that's what's keeping it in. So, in order to not break these clips, because, okay, the tool that they use, the other shops in the area, they all have one of these. It's a great little pry tool. and they just go, oh yeah, ha ha, blah, 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 blah. And it breaks all of the clips. And then they toss it back on with like the few, like 1 or 2 clips that are left. And then, you know, everyone drives off. They got rattles and stuff. Then they hit me up. They're like, hey, we went to this shop and I got all these rattles and stuff now. And we get them up in the air. And then I find that all their clips are gone and half their stuff isn't bolted, you know, whatever. But so I don't use this. I actually use this and this. This one is when it's real easy, nice, and you know, you can access it and it's like, and you just literally right in there. I don't want to like break myself, but there we are. Yeah, cool. So that happens. That's perfect. That's what you want to have happen. Other way to do it. You got it like that, and you just pry it, and you just put it under and just turn. It's gonna prop one side up. Just I went to the other side, but I just turned it, and just pop. Yeah. So there's a bunch of them in here. We got kind of a bunch of them. We got one right here, one right here. So 1, 2, 3. We got 4, 5, and 6. We got another one up here. And then I always have this extra little screw bolt thinger that actually keeps it in. And especially if you've got the aftermarket one, you're gonna need to have that screw because it's keeping the force and pressure in the right areas to make it not pop out completely from the side. I'll show you in a moment. What do I need? I need that. If you're lucky enough to have this, the screw, of course, Allen head screwed up in the Holt or Phillips. My brain's not working right now. Help me out. How are you guys doing today? Are you working on your cars? Giovanni, are you still here? What's the next big thing that you're gonna have done to your car? Cool. Well, all right. Onto these clips. 1, 2. I'll plug this in before you guys die. Apparently, electricity is needed. That's pretty cool. I'll have this swing. I have to swing the Miata by. Yo! Let me know if you... Yeah, I want to see your Miata for real though. I've seen, it was looking super clean in your garage. What was that? What was just said? How can I just like play more of what was said? There we are. Finally got my NRG quick release. Woo, cool. Sweet. She's gonna let you install it. That's awesome. That's really cool. Just you know, keep your teeth. Those are important. That's the only thing that I don't like about those race wheels is you lose the airbag, and I don't know. But but yeah, helmets are good. We've got 2 more of these clips. Really not that big of a job, guys. My bad. All right. I've got so much coming up with this car, and that's why I'm putting a lot of this extra effort into just the little things. So I even noticed there's like a little tidbit of like rust right here, and I'm gonna fix that too. Like every single thing on this car is gonna be pristine when I'm done with it. So we've got this, it's coming out. Wait, is it connected on the bottom? It is connected on the bottom. Yeah! Getting ahead of myself. I've had bad experience with the airbags. Really? They do total your car. Like a minor fender bender can become a complete totaling of the car due to an airbag. So, you know, there's that. I'm not sure what negative experience you've had, but here, I'm gonna make you guys shorter for a second. Oh, what am I doing? I can just lift the car. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't know why I'm doing all this extra work. I'm just gonna lift you guys up. That's cool, right? Woo. Remind me to invest in more power tools. I need to do that. But I lose everyone, probably. Cool. So I, spoke a little ahead of myself, but we've got a couple bolts to knock out on the bottom. So I don't know, because the original fitment of this aftermarket thing is wonky. Yeah, anyway, not all of them are attached. Maybe. Support from Olympia. Washington! Yo, cool. What's up, boss? That's all far away. It's like all the way across country. That's cool. How you doing? How's the weather over there? I bet it's cold. It's cold over here already. Let's go! Woo! Got Mark. How you doing, boss? Do you have a G? What are you working on? Woo. Yeah. Pretty sure I attached some of these things to the wrong places just because it would have more support that way. Now it's a party. 05? I got one of those. You want to see mine? The 06 is going to be the show car when I'm done with it. I have parts that have just been sitting. Like, I edit back at the house, and I've got parts sitting next to where I edit and every time that I look at them, it makes me a little sad. But it makes me really happy thinking about like how I'm gonna actually be able to put together like videos about everything. So I'm excited. Okay, is this off? I think it's off, unless it's attached to something random. But let's see what we got. I have a 72 Dart and exploded 318 like that. Woo! All right, cool. Why did it explode? Is it nitrous? What are you doing? You boosting the thing? Alright, should this come out? Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Oh, it's because the fitment is so bad? What the hell? I'll bring it down. I'm gonna attach it up top. I'll bet you I took out the wrong screw. I should have looked at which one I was taking out, but it makes no difference. There's 2 screws there. Oh man. I can reach that. Yo, if anyone wants this aftermarket one, when I'm done with it, free. I don't care. This thing's a piece of crap. Like, I'm serious. Don't even buy it off Rock Auto either. Just pay the extra money for real. If it's gonna be a fender liner or the undercarriage splash guard, what the heck is going on with this? All right. Or bolts for sure. I think that if you're gonna put bolts on any car, it should be OEM. Here's the wonky aftermarket one. Now this is aftermarket from Rock Auto. So this is like for real, any of us budget guys, like that's the wrong one. Any of us budget guys are gonna be checking out Rock Auto just to see what type of stuff we can get away with. And when it comes to these things that the kids all tear out, you know, it'll get the job done, but it's just simply not the same product. So we got this is the type of difference. Everything on here on the OEM one is super precision. And then they basically just casted a mold over top of it and hastily threw this together. So there is a bracket that is going to be found on the OEM ones from factory. This bracket doesn't come with the OEM one if you were to order it from a location, and it also doesn't come with the aftermarket one either. So the only way to get a hold of these really, that I know of at least, I mean maybe you guys know, maybe they have them on Z1, I'm not sure. They've got a whole bunch of stock OEM stuff. But I mean, from my experience, the only time I've ever ran into these, they were coming off of already built cars. So right here, I've got it bolted in because I'm always learning. And so initially I didn't realize what are these things? Oh, hold on. Rivets. Initially, I didn't know what rivets were. It took me some time to learn these types of things, but if you ever see one of these types of guns, these types of little thingers, they're called rivets. They hold things in semi-permanently, and they're really cool. They're really good. So I'm actually gonna take this off. I've got it attached with bolts. I'm just gonna rivet it to the OEM one. If I didn't make the holes too big, we'll find out. Now adjustments over trying to. East Coast is the worst for cars, I swear. I put this bolt in like, I don't know, a year ago. That thing is ridiculous. I think so. Oh man. Got power. Oh, should I just zap it? I'll just zap it with a friggin' gun. Damn right. You cannot stop me. Whatever! That did hurt, actually. Damn. That was dumb. Oh well. Alright, cool. That's off. New one. Yeah. I'm gonna swap this. Who needs knuckles anyway? Screw knuckles, right? Alright, so that didn't break, right? Cool, perfect. Alright. So these were screwed in and riveted. That's why. So if you're gonna tell me that the OEM one doesn't cut the holes either, I'm gonna be real frustrated with the whole idea. Oh man. Alright, so compare these real quick. That. I know that. Yeah. You kidding me right now? Is this even OEM? It says OEM. It says OEM. It's OEM, guys. No. Really? All right. So. All right. So that's fun. That's a really cool thing to learn. Apparently they don't cut the holes in the OEM ones. So that's fun. And yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really need that bracket. How do I feel about that? To be real, it doesn't make a difference to me. Yeah, it's gonna get bolted into the sides anyway. Man, I was really hoping this was gonna be like the super duper like easy, awesome, perfect fitment replacement. But it turns out, if you want that, you probably got to get one off of a car. That's fun. But so, no worries, whatever. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna fit better. Actually, you know what? We're gonna find out today whether it does fit better, because it might not. And that would be super fun too, right? If we found out that just buy another car and then swap all the good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna toss this in here now. It does have the extra lip, which will keep it in cube. Alright. What? Bro. What? Bruh. Bruh. So that's fun. Okay. Holes that they do not have in the one if you're gonna get the OEM one from, say, genuine Infinity parts dealers. Then they're not gonna drill this hole, or this hole, or this hole, or this hole. And they're not gonna drill this hole, or this hole. Or this hole. So, if you're gonna get OEM or aftermarket fender liners, honestly, just get whatever, because I mean, this is gonna be more work, but it's gonna fit nicer. It does fit like way nicer, way nicer. Like I'm not pushing this edge in and stuff, which this one I was. It was completely just poking out. And that was the most frustrating thing, is walking up to my car with it poking out. So I'm gonna have to do extra work to this. I didn't think that that's how this was gonna turn out, but that's how cars ends up being half the time. So I'm going to show you underneath the car. Does that sound good? Because I did work to this car, and I haven't shown really like any of it. So yeah, I'll show you that. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can remember, but I picked this car up for like less than what an insurance was going to give me for the other car, and because it got totaled. And then so I have full coverage too, and they were like, no, we can't give you that amount of money because someone would normally give you that amount of money. So what they did was they gave me a lot less because they're an insurance company and that's what they do. And so then I picked up this one, and there was a whole bunch of rust rust on the car. I got it from Connecticut. So it's like north of here, and the rust is already bad here. If you didn't just see me blast the freaking bolts out, that wasn't. And so it had rust underneath. I couldn't tell. He already had it slammed out and everything like that. But when I got it back here, I lifted it up, and my stomach sort of hit the floor. I was like, no! But either way, it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was. So I'll show you what I've done to it now. We're gonna go a little bit higher on here. Cool. Check out my car, guys. All right, so like it was crazy amount of rust on here. So I don't know the best way to go with that, I guess. All right, and this is what I did. So there was like rust here. This entire thing rusted completely off, and I've got it in my story on Instagram and also on the story for the channel on Instagram. But yeah, I've got a nice one all cleaned up there. I cleaned all this up. I've got new pipes. So this is a muffler delete, and I told myself that if this thing ever came off the car, it wasn't going back on. And so I'm gonna keep that promise to myself. And we have a video coming up. Well, I mean, they do sound great. They sound great. You know, they're a little rough, whatever, but we got rid of like what was really rough in the front was the Y pipe. I got a different Y pipe on here. This thing's still a little like ratchet, but I've got an amazing one coming in. If one of the companies will just finish their products. Tyler knows what I'm talking about, so he's not allowed to tell anyone what we've got coming up, but Tyler from Delaware VQs kind of knows. I've got new pipes and everything, but so one of the things that I did, I didn't drop the transmission or anything, but I did clean it up. It's not all nasty anymore, so you got a little bit of metal shine there, and I replaced this, the bracket for the transmission, and I also replaced the transmission mount, but it's in there, so you can't like see it, but I've got a Z1 transmission mount right up there, and yeah, there are some places that had rust on it, so I did actually clean those places up, and I've got two G35s, right? And one G35 has a junk engine. Well, not junk engine. This engine's all right. Not to give anything away, but this engine is perfectly fine, totally fine. Has like 128,000 miles on it, type of thing. And I've got another engine that has like 60 on it. So best of both worlds. And I've got a Malcolm, and I got a lot of help here at the shop these days. So this car is going to be beautiful. The other part that I did, I cleaned up here. There was rust. This is an interesting thing. This thing right here, guys, this part on my other G is really nice. Okay, this part is like $170 or something. So I'm just gonna take this one off and clean it up and put it back on. But I've been doing that with a lot of the parts that are kind of irreplaceable in a way. This one right up here, I'm gonna be attacking this up here, and this is why the exhaust has to come off. Actually, is this area, because I fixed up all this area, right? I'm just working my way around. I'm gonna be cleaning up around here, be cleaning up here, and then I got to get up into this area. And this area has a bracket that I actually got a replacement for. And like I said, the second that this ratchet exhaust comes off the car, it's not going back on. So that means that when I do actually attack that area, clean it up and everything, we're going to be making a video on an exhaust. And it's going to sound awesome. It's going to sound really, really good. You can take a guess on something. Does anyone have any ideas what I could possibly be putting on this magnificent beast behind me? He's beautiful. Oh man. Check it out. This is my live stream setup. I got my car rig. My GoPro setup. Yeah. That's how you know that I was like meant to conquer live stream. I was like coming in this guns a blazing. Yeah. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on the whole live stream thinger that I'm doing at the moment, actually? Because, I mean, I could show you guys a lot of the work that I do. I could also, you just continue to do everything in the videos. I'm presenting them as videos and whatnot. They do take a little bit more time. So, for instance, I have 2 videos up. Oh, cool. Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that makes me feel good then. Okay, cool. I mean, you can tell me, be brutally honest. If it sucks, you tell me, because, I mean, we get views on the videos. It's not like, it's not like I'm begging or anything crazy. I mean, it is a little bit more work for me to do the live stream. But I think it would be cool. I don't know. I'm always sort of just alone. You know, it's always sort of like me, or I got a couple guys helping me out. You know, I saw Jace earlier just at the DMV. So, I mean, we're all around, we're running around having a good time. Chances are, if you hear a car burning out or something in the, if anything, schedule it in advance. Okay. I gotta get better at scheduling things, I think. Like, I'm always working on the schedule here at the shop, and it's a lot of work, I'll tell you what. Like, I love the shop. It's the best time ever, and that's kind of why I spend my entire life here. If I'm not here working on cars, I'm at home editing a video. So I've got 2 videos on the editing block right now. One is it's like a quarter-mile challenge of sorts, but we did get the Q50 down to Cecil. And then I've got another video where, I mean, we're gonna be sliding sideways. We've got a bunch of cars that we're just building at this point, and like, they're not my cars. I mean, I've got my cars, and I'm gonna be building my cars too, but we're all gonna be sliding sideways. And especially this one, you guys, I don't know if you realize, but this setup, like, is so perfect for sliding. I just got the Z1 control and camber arms, and this thing, once I lose traction, it's the most controllable slide, and it just feels like I'm on ice, but like with like ice skates, like, for real. I just choose whatever angle I want, and it goes. But we've got a bunch of cars that are you know, slide worthy, and right out front, actually, we've got a buddy, Malcolm. I don't know if you checked out our latest video, but Malcolm is a beast, and he's got a couple project cars that we're going to be working on too. Yeah. We got this one. Yes. Woo. Oh, I can't even, like, I'd have to. But we got this one. It's just a shell, completely empty at the moment. I think it's latched, so I'm not gonna try to mess with that. And then we've got the other one right over here. It's a 318 IS, and it is the 1.8 liter, but it slides. And so that's what the other video is about, actually. We brought that one in, and it's already sliding at this point, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I've got 2 videos. I mean, I've got the whole memberships thing too on the channel. I was wondering about that. What do you guys think about? I mean, there's 4 of you guys at the moment, but what do you guys think about the membership thing? I was actually asked to put that on the channel. So, like, YouTube was like, hey, you're an influencer, and you're gonna need to have memberships, and you're gonna need to market this thinger, and it's gonna be sweet, and people are gonna sign up, and it's gonna be like monthly. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know, nobody's ever done that to the channel before. I mean, I guess I had Patreon before, but I was really hoping that I'd be able to run the live stream purely so that I could give people memberships, actually. So I don't know how
Can I do that right now? Can I just like member you guys? Because that's really what the goal was too. Was like, how do I even? Maybe my phone is like all junky. I don't know if I need to have some special streaming setup or something like that. Live chat. Agent Smith, can I just like I can add you as hey, if I add you as a mod, you're a mod. You're already a mod. Agent Smith, 2099. You are now a mod, and you're the only mod so far. Hey, could you just like gift everyone that has been in the chat or is in the chat or whatever? Just gift them all memberships. That'd be cool if it's possible. Cause like I'm on my phone. This thing is limited apparently. Yo! Tyler! No giving away any secrets, but check it out, man. You wanna, yo, if you come over to the shop, I'll let you in. Yeah. Hey, Agent Smith, yeah. And if you're close by too, I'll let you in too. But yeah, oh my God, really, yeah. Please, if you can, give memberships to everyone who's in the chat and who was in the chat and everything, including Tyler. And I'd have to. I don't know yet. But please, just like, I don't know, can you click on like one of the names? So like T Leo, there you go. Wish I wasn't tired, got back from work. Tired? I'm just kidding, man. I know you work your ass. I mean, butt off. I gotta not use any type of propanata. Yeah, but totally gift them. And Tyler, yeah, man, how you doing? Wait, a lady broke down in front of my house. Oh no! Did you fix her stuff? Cool! Look at that. Mark's a mechanic. Straight up. Oh, I don't know. I really don't. I'm not sure. I see poverty most brutally. Yeah. It's ratchet. Super ratchet. Check this out. Woo! Cool. You'll see me. Okay, cool. Catch you later, Mark. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll totally, help out if I can. It doesn't give you the option? Oh. How can I do that then? Tyler. How can I do that then? I can click on here. Let's see who's in here. Can I do that? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see, highlight. Live chat. Super chat? I can super chat, apparently. What the hell is that good for? None, hide all messages, live chat. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. I was hoping that I would just be able to I can put people in timeout. That sucks. Well, I mean, if they need that sucks too. Hide user, nope. Remove mod, nope. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to stream from my house? I don't know. I do need to get the internet here. That's definitely something on my list of things to do. I need to get the internet here and then be able to get my computer over here. Ask Google. That's fair. Orientation is locked. It will not let me ask Google the thing. I'm frozen. It says go to the channel. Am I frozen? Okay, so it basically says that there should be something possibly saved in the chat that says gift membership. Cool. Is there anything that says like gift membership? I can give Tyler one too. Don't abuse being a thinger, Tyler. Where's Tyler anyway? Is he even in here? Tyler, can you say something so I can just make you a thinger? If he's even here anymore. Man. Woo. Mod. He's a mod. Tyler, you're a mod now. Oh, I've got other parts for the car too, by the way. So I've got the exhaust, but like I don't like any parts that are rusty at all, and I'm no, it doesn't. Oh poop. Oh man. But I don't like any rusted parts at all. So everything that you see that's rusted, I either have the bolt not rusted, or the part not rusted, except for like one thing. I need a drive shaft. I haven't picked that one up yet, and they increased the price again. Like every single one of these parts, if you're trying to get aftermarket parts and everything, they've been basically increasing the price by what, like $100 every 2 months, 3 months, and so like my coilovers that I've got on the car, I've got stance coilovers, and they're amazing. They're absolutely, like, in my opinion, they're the best ones that you can put on the car because it's monotubular. It's like, we've got one setup. I got rid of the buckets. So we've got just that strut and the springs on it. And it makes it so that I can pop these things in and out of the car in like a quarter of the time that it takes to do like the stock OEM setup, the ones that you could get with BC. You could even get them with stance too. I just think that if you were to get stance coilovers, if you were to get any coilovers at all, you might as well just get the monotube setup. How it's just the strut with the true coilovers. That's the one. Divorced OEM coil. Yeah, divorce the OEM setup. Take your car sideways, enjoy yourself, and you're gonna definitely want to have that setup though. It makes all the difference. Like, yes, it is a little bit more expensive, but what I'd say, you pay more for the part, and it's literally less time to install. So I'm not sure how other shops are working, but I know here at Mills Garage, I will charge less money because it's less time for me to install them if it was that true coilover setup. Because like adjusting those BC ones in don't buy trash make, oh God, stay away from Godspeed. Oh, ooh. Or like Raceland has an Ultimo series. We have Ryan's car. The initial how to install coilovers video that we have with the Subi, we installed Raceland Ultimos on there, and I took his car when it was all slammed out down I-95, and yes, to say no to Raceland. I was on 95, and I'm going, and like it felt like we were in like a jet ski or like like a boat, and I had just gone down that same exact road in the G with the stance coilovers, and it's like planted, like super planted. It's amazing, these things. But then I got in the Subi with the Raceland Ultimos, and it was like, and Ryan was in the passenger seat, and I just turned to him. I was like, Ryan, it feels like we're in a boat. And he's like, yeah, the road's a little there's a little wavy to the road. I was like, this is a smooth road. This is a smooth road. What are you talking about, wavy? Oh, yeah. But like I was saying, like the stance, like I love the stance coilovers. I actually bought the car with them. And when I was shopping for them, I have a slight squeak in the driver's side front. And I've been like debating this for a while because I don't actually need an entire set of coilovers. I literally just need that strut, which means I kind of need both the front struts. So I want to hit up stance and be like, yo, what's the rebuild idea or whatnot, or maybe just, but I don't want to ever drive around without the coilovers anymore. I don't want to be like lifted in the front and, you know, dropped in the rear. But so I was shopping for the coilovers and they were $1,795, so $1,795, and I was like, "Ooh, that's pricey. That's a little pricey. Oh man." That explained, and I was like, that's why I never bought coilovers. And then I was like, but I have to buy coilovers. So I've been like saving for that. And then just a couple of days ago, Malcolm, you know, we're building his drift setup. And so he was like, what type of coilover should I get? Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Yay. Fortune Auto and Teen are good alternatives too. Cool. Oh, well, yeah, they can get pricey. They can super get pricey. I haven't spent time on the track drifting stance coilovers. So I can't tell you which one is going to hold up better on the track yet. But I will be able to tell you that. And so I was shopping for the coilovers, and I was shopping even for just the coilovers for Malcolm's drift BMW. And the stance ones, I looked at the price and it said $1,995, which means an increase of $200. And I was like, well, that's just for BMW, because BMW is, you know, BMW, and they're just going to charge more because it has that, the badge, right? And then I went, and across the board, all of the prices for stance coilovers have gone up $200. And so I'm like progressively saving for these coilovers and they just keep increasing the price. So I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the shop and everything. But at the moment, I'm not in a position to, well, okay, yeah, those are nice, the Flex D, but I want stance. I like these. They're just really like, they're just, it's like if you, oh man, people complain about Mac computers, but I'll tell you what, you try editing some of these YouTube videos on them, you're gonna want a Mac. It's like the Ferrari. So that's like what stance coilovers, at least to me, are so far. I'm sure I could talk to some of the drift guys and maybe hear some horror stories about like a strut kicking out, or, you know, they're just like stranded on the highway or something. But I mean, I've slid this thing a little bit, not an excessive amount, but I'd say that the previous owner probably did. So you know, if they held up to that, they're probably gonna be all right. Who else do we got in here? We got 6 people now. Uh-oh. Oh man. Oh, it's been an hour. Oh man, you guys want to see anything else on the car? Yo, Nick! Which Nick is this? Do you know how much it would cost to swap a manual? Rough estimate. I mean, to be real, there's so many variables involved in that. So, you know, upgraded clutch, or you know, is the slave gonna work? Is the master gonna work? You know, what type of clutch? I mean, I guess there's not a super lot of variables, but those type of numbers and stuff, they're always changing. It's not something, you know, set. I couldn't tell you this, like, prices from 3 years ago are not today. So if you want to text me at 302-598-2238, and we can work that out. Yeah, I just don't, you know, times change, quite frankly. We've been in business for a little over 3 years, and 3 years ago, we could get stuff done for like half the price like seriously half the price. But everything in cars has gone up, and that's just the nature of the beast. Like every you know, part costs more money, and you know, just everything sucks. But yeah, hey, yeah, that's my number. Yeah, text that number, and I'll get back to you ASAP. But we can get you in for sure. You know, I've got my car on the lift right now because I'm gonna knock out some things for the channel. Realistically, I'm gonna be installing some parts. Should I show you this? I got another part like sitting right here for the G. It's like right over there. Could show it to you. Plus, if you guys saw the intro to the G35 engine swap video, we have, wait, is it? Yeah. We've got this. Look at that. What is that? That is a 6-speed manual transmission. And we have made, how many cars? How many mythical cars have we made so far? We made a Subaru. We made the Mazda Speed Protege 5. I just want to write this down. We got the we got the Mazda Speed Protege 5 that just doesn't exist. We're going to be making a Q50 that doesn't exist. Well, it kind of exists. There's it'll be number 4 on the planet. Hey Nick, cool. Thanks for texting me. I'll get back to you after the stream. Sweet, that's so cool. But we're gonna be making a Q50 that there's literally only 3 of them in the world right now with this setup. So it'll be number 4. And then we're gonna take it to track. What? No, they don't. Oh, diesel. You're gonna race that thing? We're gonna race the 2. Did you say 2.2 also? We're gonna have some sort of like rally type of requirements. They do make a 2.0 for this car, dude, don't they? Or the Q or whatever. That's like a Q20 or something. Awesome. Can they do burnouts? Do they have a 2-liter? I'm pretty sure they have a 2-liter Q. Tyler, you would know. I wonder if those things could do burnouts though. Because if I didn't think Malcolm's 318 IS, the Beamer, I didn't think that thing was gonna slide. Yeah, the Q50. See, yeah, that's a problem. But can it slide? Oh, the turbo one. That's cheating. That's cheating because Malcolm, he's sliding that thing, the Beamer out there. I'll show you the engine. Oh, I can't show you the engine because it's closed. But I want to show you the engine. I show the engine in one of the next videos. Which one should I have come out first? Because right now, I really want for the channel, I want it to be like members or people who all the Qs only got open disc, but yeah, we could weld it. That's another thing that's in one of the videos that's coming up. So ideally I want the channel to be controlled a little bit by people who really tune into it. So like, yes, we're the diff. We do have a welded diff we put on a car already, and it blew up on the highway. like not the car, but the diff. It blew up and destroyed the axles. But we do have footage of when we welded the diff. And we have another diff all set up for that EQ Racer content. I'm gonna, like, I really do want to slide this thing around, but so what I really want is I want to be able to gift people memberships, I guess. I think it would be cool to have like members, like, let's see if I could even comment. Maybe I can't. Can I comment? It'd be cool if I could rotate back. I'm gonna learn how to use this eventually. But I think that'd be really cool if members and people who just tune into the stream and whatnot. I know, right? I really should be able to do all this special stuff. Like, what is this? Dance party. Dance party! It looks like everyone's on drugs. What else we got? I mean, I could do all this, like, haunted sepia. Okay, yeah. Like, oh, cool. Wait, well, the lighting's a little bit better with these. Anyway, I'll experiment with these. But the point is, I want people who tune into the channel to have a say in what I do actually have coming up and stuff. Because, oh no, I'm not trying to end the stream. Come on. Because I just want to grow as a channel, like, for real. You know, I put out the videos all the time. It's super fun. At least I enjoy putting them out. It's not like I sit there and watch them or anything crazy, but I put them out, and it's like a tool chest and everything. We go to car meets and we show all that stuff. But for instance, yeah, like, I want to. It's like so awesome to. I told myself my life was gonna be weird or start getting weird at like 8,000 subscribers. That was like initially the goal. Like a giveaway celebration would be really cool. That would be really fun. Like, if we could do like a celebration with like actual, you know, people from the garage and people who watch the channel and everything, and just hang out. And I think that I'm pretty sure, you know, we're on target to hit the 20K mark. I don't even know when. I'd have to go on Social Blade again. I don't purchase any subscribers or views or comments or anything. So yeah, that would be so awesome if we had a meet you and shoot fire and stuff. And maybe I'll shoot fire too, if I can by then. I hope I can by then. In fact, I better by then. I'd be real frustrated if I didn't, if I couldn't shoot fire by then. I do have a natural channel. Yup. So you can pull up my Social Blade and all the figures and numbers. It's 100% just, you know, we get like 10 subscribers a day type of a thing, and I feel really grateful to have any type of engagement at all. But you know, I answer comments all day long, so any comments that come into the channel, it might frustrate people like in real life, but I answer comments in the channel really, really quickly, and sometimes it's even faster than like my texts. So, you know. But I do have 2 videos, and I don't have really any members at all because you're, yay! OG. It is so weird. I feel like lots and lots, like, okay, so working on cars is super fun, except for when it's not. Like, I mean, I jacked up my finger. Who cares? It's smaller. It bled. Who cares? But the point is, it's fun, even though it's like a battle. you know. So every single day is completely different when I come into the shop. The jobs are completely different. The problems are completely different. There is a Miata here. There is a Miata here. It's nice too. Like when that thing came in the door, it was super beat. And Ryan did the quarter panel on it, so it's completely brand new quarter panel down here. Look at that. Ooh. Yes. And it's midnight purple. It's manual, and it's a 1.8 liter. It's like the same exact engine that is in the Mazda, actually. The like Ryan's Mazda. Ryan has this other Mazda engine right here. It's for the Mazda Speed Protege, and it's a 1.8 liter. So it's the same exact one in that Miata. Yeah. Okay. So, but we don't have any members at the moment, because I was really hoping that I'd be able to gift all the memberships here. Like, that was really just like, I wanted to be able to stream and be like, bam, 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 you're all members, woo, party. And then, like, because the members, you get new icons and stuff. So there's one of my face. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but there's one of a dancing alien too, and there's one of a UFO and a rocket ship. And those are all supposed to be animated, except for the... I wanted to have crap tons of aliens. And that's something, that's why I want to gift the memberships too, because if the second you become a member, you get an alien next to your name. Like, so whenever you comment and stuff, yeah. That's what I used. Tyler made a whole bunch of, like, there were memes made of me. And I took one of the meme faces, and it's just like, it's a Mills face. But I want to be able to gift the memberships so that we can have little crap tons of aliens, like, just popping up all over the channel. I just think that'd be really cool. Bunch of dancing aliens. Yeah. So I'll figure that out, because, like, the stream is fun. I love to be able to communicate with you. This is really fun. And the fact that anyone's coming in at all is amazing to me. But I do want a bunch of dancing emotes in there. You can unlock them more as a member. Yeah. Yo, so that's why I want to give you a membership. I want top chat. We're gonna do that again. I'm gonna figure out how to give you a membership. Dang it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I swear I should be able to do it. Maybe. See how to, like, share. No. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Who else is in y'all? Called loyalist badges. Cool, because there's all this jargon and stuff. Like, I went on a bunch of streams on Twitch, and really just because I want to meet other people who do this type of stuff. I'm new here and came across your video, change the power steering pump. Yeah, cool, awesome. And that video, there's that one point, like, in the video where I've got a bolt and a washer and a socket, and it pulls the little washer for the power steering pump. I think that's what you said. Power steering pump outwards, and then it makes it just slip in and out super duper easy. And so, I mean, it took me a while to, like, I had to do that job at least 3 or 4 times before I ran into it outside of the car and realized what was actually keeping that pump in. Like, half the time, like, okay, so like the bolts on exhaust, those demon bolts too. Cool, awesome, sweet. I'm really happy to have you aboard. Stick around, lots coming up. Stay tuned. And if you made it this far, you like the video, so make sure to smash that like button down below. Make sure you subscribe, share with all your friends. Yeah. But it's like, it's so crazy. The second I have the engine out of the car, or the transmission out of the car, the exhaust off the car, and the bolts are still attached, then I can actually see what is like the major obstacle for the bolt. Like and sub, what's up? So the entire season 12 so far, I've got the last, I think 5 or 6 seconds of the clip of the video so far has Tyler in his IPL, and that thing's a beast. And he hit me up a couple of days ago, and he's like with an image of a Charger, one of them, and he's like, this thing has some power, and I'm like, yeah, that thing's really nice. He's like, I had to get rid of the IPL, and I'm like, he's messing with me. He's gotta be messing with me. He's gotta be messing with me. He was messing with me. So I was like, you got rid of that IPL? You did not. Challenger wide body. Let's raise those likes, gentlemen. I would appreciate likes, a bunch of likes. That'd be cool. You know, I don't really ask for a lot, to be real. You know, I make the videos for I don't know. When I first started making videos, I literally made videos because I was going through like some extreme PTSD in my life, like extreme, to the point that I was just not willing to participate. And so I invested a crazy amount of hours into videos, and I just started making them. And so I've got videos still on the channel. They're not even listed under like Mills Garage. They don't even pop up. But I made them. Tyler, what up? Yeah, but I made videos literally because it was like the only thing in the world that I was willing to do. So if there was like some sort of, you know, the whole world was to collapse, and it was like, well, what's Jay doing? I'd be making videos for kind of just, I make videos. I like to share my experiences. And so nobody really watched my videos. They didn't watch I put a lot of effort into just showing people my life and whatnot. And it wasn't until I put down, I dropped a video on how to do serpentine belts. You'll get, if you change 11 viewers, get those 11 likes. Change. I gotta change it to MILF's Garage. Yo, if you know any of them, you just send them on over. I'm glad to be here. I'm always cool. You're almost monetized? Yo, I need to sub to you. Like now. How do I do? I need to do that. I need to sub to you. I need to sub to you. We got one of a kind vlogs. I'm gonna just, I don't know, screenshot. I'm subbing to you after this. I need to figure out, what I really need to do is I need to get the internet in here. And then after I have the internet in here, then I will be able to get my computer in here, and then I will have all of the special things that I imagine YouTube just doesn't have on the phone. What I was saying before, I just make videos, so it wasn't until I put out a video on how to do the serpentine belts that that thing it just took off. It got 10,000 views, and I was like, oh, people would be cool with watching, you know, me work on cars, okay. And then, you know, I just started helping people out with their cars. It's really grown a lot. Like the whole idea that anyone's in this video at all is absolutely amazing to me. It's just a big giveaway coming after I'm monetized. Woo! I'll be there. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. I'm not sure what the requirements for monetization are at the moment. Like, what type of hoops are they making you jump through these days? I mean, I was grandfathered in, so I launched I launched EHR, except for the gallery gasket. I drove a DE for like flat out. I gave it the beans for the first time like last week, because everyone who comes into the shop has a rev up or an HR these days. But like, actually all of them. Yeah, woo, what's up? Unfortunately, what? You got, unfortunately, I started having too many issues. No! It's okay. It's a car that's going to run forever, though, right? I love these cars, though. So, I mean, I'm going to always have, yeah, right? What issues do you, if you comment your issue, maybe we can fix it. Let's go get your car back. I still have a D. Yo, and they pull. Like, I would say the only major difference, I mean, I haven't ran against a DE yet, because I only actually own rev ups at the moment. I've got 2 of them, and they're quick. I've never owned an HR, but I know they're real quick too. They're super quick. But the DE versus the rev up, yeah, the rev up's gonna drink the oil like an oil tanker. Yeah, it's a Tin Man. And then we got but the DE is gonna drink less oil. But in my experience, like I had a customer did a water pump on his engine and everything, and he wanted me to take it out just to. He had just purchased the car, so he wanted to make sure I could just double check everything on it, the suspension, see if there was any issues and whatnot. And he said, "Give it the beans," and I was like, "Okay, sure." So I took it out. You know, it's a little strip area, and the difference that I could like the butt dyno. Okay, so this is not real dyno numbers. I want to know the real dyno numbers, and I want to run against a DE at Cecil. Like, I'm going to end up needing to do a follow-up with the quarter-mile challenge down at Cecil, and I want to see what I'll run now that I've got good camber, and I've got good tires, and I don't know. It's going to be weight reduction. I'm also going to have the new suspension on there and everything too. And I might be tuned by then too. But maybe I shouldn't be tuned when we do. I want to do rev up versus non-rev up. I want to see which one's faster. I can tell you, dropping the clutch, I can feel a difference initially. I just feel like if it's so lots of frozen fog. Oh, that's no good. And the e-brake couldn't be repaired because of, oh man, yeah. Rust. Where are you located? Rust is a major issue. Like, we're always working on rusty cars. I would prefer to work on super clean cars, but you know, we're in Delaware, so everywhere up in the Northeast is just gonna be gnarly. Yeah. But if you working here in Delaware will definitely teach you how to deal with rust. And at this point, like, my G is gonna be rust free. So that's really part of like what's so great about, you know, I just want to be in the Northeast with actually a rust-free car. And I want to pull up to car shows and have right? Yeah, Massachusetts. Yup. What? Wait, what? No, what? Wait. Bro, what? The 110? Octane? We have a member? We have a member on the channel. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Hold on. We have a member on the channel. First member ever. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I'm gonna put your name on here. We've got, I'll put your name on here. You're the first member ever. So everyone who's like worked here in the shop, I'll let them share their, everything. So Tonto is an interesting one, but Ryan hasn't been in the shop for a while, and it's because of Tonto. But everyone who's been in the shop and who's done work, and including T. Leo IPL, who that is, he was there, here. And Heather was here too. So I'm gonna put your name here also. We have a member! What? Yo, what color? What? Oh man, I feel blessed. This is like, I've been, awesome. I'll tell you what, I'm serious. Like, I don't ever expect anything. I believe in sport. Yo, and look at it. He's got an alien. That's what I want. He's got an alien. Oh, and you can comment with aliens too. Can you make a bunch of aliens? Can I see if they dance or not? Because the one that I have in there is a GIF file. And it's supposed to actually dance. It's supposed to be like, and a dancing alien. And I just wanted like a bajillion of them. Because I experienced that on Twitch. Cool. Okay, so we've got aliens, and they're not dancing at the moment. Come on, YouTube. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I've got a subscribe. We're a member. I mean, subscribers. I'm a little jaded. I'm not jaded. I love when we get subscribers. I love when we get any type of support at all. Any. I don't care. But the fact that is so cool. This is like, but what color? What color do you want? Because I'm putting you up here. You're gonna get all the clout in the world. Everybody who comes through is gonna see. I'm gonna be like, got a member. I'm gonna be like, bam. Red. Okay, red it is. Cool. You. Oh, this is exciting. Did we make any other mythical cars? I can't remember yet. I mean, we've got the lifted Subi. Does that count as mythical? That's not mythical, right? Mythical's like, change that 22, 20, oh, right? Oh, shoot, did I just mute myself? It's like on my volume button. All right. Cool. Stay. Cool. All right, so red and, I was spelling. One of a kind vlogs. Is that in your, that's not in your name, right? That's like just something extra that you put. The whole, I mean, I'll put that. I just don't know how to, I don't know if my drawings will be good for the, at one of a kind vlogs on camel case. Do you code? Where are we going? We're going. I gotta go. It's not 2023 yet. We're going up. We're going up top. Oh, that's an ugly ass symbol. I gotta get a better ass symbol, guys. I'm kind of short. I feel like back when I was a teacher.
loud. Cool. Good? If this sucks, you let me know. I'll remove it. Because you're in control. I'm serious. I was like, how's the MSP5? Yo, Mike, how you doing, boss? The MSP5, right? Beautiful, right? We have a member. The MSP5 is doing amazing. It is actually, yo, what? Good old boy, what? Yo, how you doing, boss? Yeah, that is the, what is that? What is that? One of a kind, just the beginning. What? What? You donated? What? My life is like, my life is crazy. That is the craziest thing. That is the craziest, most amazing thing. Thank you. Thank you. One of a kind vlogs. What's your real name? I need to know. Cause you and me are like boys now. Like, yeah. My veins are popping out. I'm getting excited, man. I'm like, this is the most, it's awesome you're climbing. I'm trying. I certainly am trying. And I've got 2 videos. Actually, we have a member now. We've got a member who donates, which is the most, so one of a kind vlogs. Yo, I'm gonna be supporting your channel. You here on, oh, Brian, everyone should go subscribe to One of a Kind vlogs, by the way, right here. One of a Kind vlogs. Everyone go subscribe to them, to Brian. I'm terrible with names, so I'm just gonna be like, I'm not forgetting any, I am terrible with names. I'm trying to get better with names. But either way, freaking awesome. So amazing. And Brian, so I've got 2 videos coming up. They're already done, really. I just haven't posted them because, I don't know. I wanted to try this and, I want to try all sorts of stuff. But so one video is the Cecil County. There was a car meet there, and we ran one of the cars, and we got a bunch of cars covered. And the other one is sliding around the BMW. So it's a BMW drift car. Which one would you like to have come up next week? I can release it on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. EST. I'll even change it. So where are you located again? Are you in Washington? Showing you the blessing, my brother. I'll be looking at your videos. Awesome! Thank you. Yo, thank you so much. That is, hold on, wait. What is your opinion on T-Pain getting, whoa, what? By a shop? They ruined his rap and they crashed his car? Oh, okay, cool, sweet. North Carolina, awesome. Yo, North Carolina. Yeah, we're gonna have to hang out one day. I need to get out more. All I do is work these days. Oh man. But yeah, so what do I think about a shop? I imagine he went there for just like some work and then they totaled his car. Is that what happened? Because I mean, I can tell you guys outright here at Mills Garage, like if a customer does not specifically tell me, to take their car out and test drive it, I will not. I actually just move it back and forth in and out of the garage. And if they do tell me to take it out, I test drive it. I do not give it the beans unless they tell me give it the beans. All right, because I'm not trying to break anyone's car,
and it's their toy. I have a toy. I can have fun with my toy all day long. Yeah. But that's my thoughts on T-Pain getting his car jacked up. That's pretty. Yeah, no, I don't support that at all. That's terrible. I'm only here on this planet to build cars. Yeah. You want to see something else? Oh, wait. Hold on. I didn't get an answer yet. Brian, I need to know which video you think. As soon as I can get my power steering, brakes, and rotors, I want to be fixed it up. Start on some rims. What rims? What wheels you getting? No, man. What else do I got to do? It was great, brother. Gotta go work early in the morning. Honor. Yo! Seriously, thank you for coming in. I didn't, know if anyone was gonna come in at all. So thank you so much for coming in. And yeah, I'm happy to have you as a mod, buddy. Oh, wait, I better have made, hold on. Yeah. Brian, do you want to be a mod too? Thank you. Thank you. Like for real, thank you. Cool. Yeah, I'll make you a mod. Sweet. Cool. We got mods, they multiply. Cool. Oh, but Brian, so the two videos as options, we've got either a drift video with a BMW or the video where we all go to the track, and it's a Q50. So I don't know if it's favoritism towards like. Cool. Which one, Brian? Which one we gonna show? Good night, Agent Smith. That's so cool. That is so cool. As soon as I win the lotto, I'm shipping you my... Yeah! Good old boy, we're gonna fix your truck, buddy. Come on. Let's put an LS in there. I want to learn to drift so badly. I'll tell you what. Parking lot. Cones. Track video? Track video it is. Track video. Oh, track video. Bam. Track video is coming up Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. EST. Wait, you're in North Carolina. I'll have it come out. I'm not sure if that's EST. I'm not geography in my head. So I'm gonna have it come out at 6:30 in North Carolina on Tuesday. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you got the Tundra now. LSX. Cool. Yo, but seriously, drifting. We're located in Delaware. We're in St. George's, Delaware. And if you were to be going down 95, I forget which exit it is. It's at like the Delaware Memorial Bridge. We're like on the other side of it. And say if you were to just like park there for a second and you hear like gunfire, it's not gunfire. It's one of our cars shooting fire. Yeah, it's a little cold. Luckily, I've got the shop. We were working on cars for like 5 full years without the shop, and that was, yeah. Being on your back, like in the cold, I'll tell you what, if I get into the cold, the only thing my brain is saying is, get me out of the cold. And it's like saying it over and over again and repeat. I've said the dumbest things ever when I'm cold. Like I've been on dates and said stupid things to girls. I've said like, oh my God. Yeah, I don't want to reflect on, like basically, if it's cold, I'm a dumbass. Like I'm stupid. Yeah.
But so we got the shop now. Had to get the Tundra with my van. Ooh, got in a wreck. Ooh, couldn't get the MP5 because I needed to move stuff and the kids. Oh, well, that's like my whole goal or thought process with the G is it has more space, like, than like a Z. But like once you have kids, like the whole game changes, you know? Well, you're not gonna learn to drift on an MP5 though. Are we gonna do a rear wheel drive? We can do a rear wheel drive conversion on an MP5. That's possible, maybe. We can figure it out. I wanna put it on the list of our mythical creations. Yeah. Oh yeah, saying hi, Mike. Like, yeah. I'm down to make the mythical. Ryan did drift the MP, like his Mazda Speed Protege. He drifted it when it was a regular Mazda Protege, but by putting it in rear wheel drive, put it in a reverse. We were at a car meet, and he just like floored the crap out of it, and it spun around a couple times, but it wasn't, rev up your engines! We got Scotty Kilmer here. Like, I gotta have the same. No, you know what? I do actually want to do a parody of his intro. But the most interesting thing to me, as like a YouTuber and always trying to come up with different intros and whatnot, is when other YouTubers recreate, say, like really popular YouTubers intros. So, what does he say? Hey guys, it's your boy. It's your boy. Wait. No, that's Giovanni. But we've got Denali. Everyone has like, it's so weird because Denali's intro, I feel like spans across like all different types of YouTube. Denali, yeah. It's your boy. It's your boy Denali, back at it again with another video. And I'm like, when I first started listening to or watching the videos, just pop in for a minute. I'll try to be on D9s. Yo, I'll try to be on D9s also. I don't even know what time it is. Wow, I've been streaming for a little bit. Time disappears. That's crazy cool. Okay, but yeah, I'll be on D9s streaming a little bit. If you guys don't know, subscribe to D9 also. It's literally at D9. And see, if you didn't go live, I wouldn't have been able to. This was like, so I was doing this whole thing as like an experiment because I did premieres back when they first did premieres, and when I released the video, I actually lost subscribers, so I stopped doing premieres. See me not. Oh, I didn't even check whether I'm losing subscribers being this way. Let's see. Me not knowing anything about drifting aside from, no. Don't beat up on yourself though. We're learning new stuff about cars every single day. Anyone who works on cars does, and if they tell you they don't, they're lying to you. We got VR30 versus what's a 23Z? Tyler, what's a 23Z? Am I supposed to know what a 23Z is? I feel like I'm supposed to know. Man. That's the new one? They're calling it a 23 now? So my opinion on the new, I thought it was the 400. The new Z is that, okay, so everyone thinks it's ugly. They, like, most people I talk to tell me they think it's ugly. But I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a gorgeous car. I think the
if you put a couple aftermarket parts on there on the new, you're saying it's Z23, but if you put it on the new Z, that thing is gonna look awesome. But I'm a little frustrated with the price point, because it really is a 370Z. It's a 370Z, and I've been looking at 370Zs. Everyone tells me I need to own one, and I probably will own one because I want a 370Z, and it'll be super fun. But the new one, the new Z, is just a 370Z with a body kit. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the suspension yet. Probably has the exact same suspension. If it has any change to the suspension, I did hear in people's like vlogs and stuff on YouTube. So I mean, Be Distinct has one. They were all these guys. TJ Hunt, I believe he has one too. If he didn't crash it already. No, I love TJ Hunt. He's awesome. But it's like they say that the suspension's a little softer. I'm not sure. What is that? Yeah, it's a 3.7 exactly. Oh, and it has a VR30, so I don't want that. I don't know if you guys are gonna hate me for saying that. I'm not a big fan of the VR30 because my sister was shopping for a Q, and so I hit up Tyler because Tyler, like, he knows a whole bunch of these things, like don't get a Q and it's like a 2012, but get it was a 2011, and he's like, he's got it on like copy and paste mode. So I was shooting ideas at him on what car my sister should get because she was living down in Florida. It's really far away from Delaware, so I can't work on a car for her. And I was like, okay, so we're settled on a Q50 for her. Should she get the VR30 or should she get the 3.7? And Tyler was like, get the VR30, hands down. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, why though? And Tyler was like, cause, you know, right out the factory, you just plug it in, you retune it, got 400 horsepower and you're off the line. And I'm like, okay, for us car guys who are willing to get underneath the car, we're willing to change a tire, we're willing to plug it up, we're willing to swap out parts, we're willing to do the oil, you know, cool, VR30, yeah, 400 horsepower, boosted, twin turbo, that thing. If you got a backup car, absolutely boost the crap out of it. Now, if you're my sister and you're living in Florida, you do not need to be dealing with turbo problems. So, the whole idea of the brand new Z, I would 100% take my money and buy 2 to 3 370Zs instead of buying the new Z, because I could beat the crap out of one, literally kick it every single day, and then I could build the other one as a really nice, I don't know, show car at that point, and it would be the same price. And I would get a more reliable 3.7 liter engine that doesn't have to deal with the turbo problems. And then if I wanted to boost it, I'd have the money to boost it too. So there's really no point in buying the new Z is what I'm saying to you. They are pretty inside, really pretty. And the whole idea of already having blacked out suede in there, like that was the first thing I did when I sat in the G. As I looked at it, I was like, I got the black interior, it's beautiful. And I looked up and I was like, it's light and gray. I wish it was black. You know, so the whole idea of having like blacked out and everything, that's a major upgrade. I'm not sure if the roof is black on them, but have you started working on the gallery gasket jobs for the VQ guys yet? We haven't, but I don't know. It's really it's the type of job that you don't want to have any type of errors run up. And when you're redoing the timing chain, that's like 100%, you know, liability. So I want to make sure that when we do start taking those jobs that we're going to be 100%. And I'm not 100% on whether or not we are at the moment. But you know, we're doing all sorts of other jobs. So what about a 500 horsepower Infinity Q60 concept hybrid from... You're saying the Q60 is dead after this year? He's saying there's a Q60 concept hybrid. What are you talking about? You guys are, right? Am I... Where would you suggest looking for VQDE motor? Oh. And that's the Rev Up one. I mean, I have a Rev Up for sale if you want it. It does have a knock to it. But I do have a video of it running non-Rev Up. We can do an LS swap too. Where to find it though? That's difficult because I've got a Rev Up engine here. It has a tick or rod knock to it. It's like totally rebuildable and everything like that. But we bought it. We have it here because we had a customer come in with the rod knock and everything, and so the idea was we were going to buy a new motor, new Rev Up, and then swap it into the car. So he spent 30. He spent over $3,000 on this engine, and he got it brought in. It was from a 350Z special edition of some sort, the Rev Up one. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the engine got here, looked pristine. So in that engine video, the one that we just released and everything, the engine looks so pristine. 100, it looks beautiful. Like we could just and just pop it into the car. But we ended up finding, hold on, I'll just show you. Hold on. So we got the engine in. And then we were like, hey, the manifold, or not manifold, the plenum had been taken apart. It was disassembled. It didn't have any torque on it and stuff. So we were like, why is the top half just sort of sitting there? We pulled it off, and then look at that. Right there, dead center. That's supposed to be a hole, guys. That's supposed to be a hole. Literally right there. So Alex was here. He found it. So the engine came in with a broken bolt there, and even the other one's all gunky. So what looked like an amazing purchase for it was over $3,000. These engines are getting super expensive these days. What looked like an amazing purchase ended up needing to be, the whole top half needed to be taken off and then re-torqued down with gaskets, because the gaskets weren't even there. And I think that's why they took them off, is to get a gasket. And they probably broke the bolt taking it off to get the gasket. And then they were like, yeah, we're gonna sell it anyway. So it came here. Yeah. Injectors. Oh yeah, the injectors weren't even plugged in, right? That totally, man. So these engines, what I'm trying to say is that these Rev Up engines, most likely, if you're not spending around $5,000 on the engine, it's gonna need something done to it. Run till it dies in LS VHR spot. Or not. Yeah, DA. What, Tyler? Are the DEs the regular? I know the Rev Ups are expensive. I do. I mean, they were limited, and they have oil problems, so everyone pops them. They just break them basically. But I thought the DEs were just like cheaper. In fact, I've had drift friends, like guys who slide sideways all day long, including in a G35. Shoot, what's his channel? Man, it's been a while since I've talked to him. But the point is, they were saying non-rev ups starting to creep up in price. Really, supply and demand. Rotary? No, no, do not rotary. I had a customer tell me that they were gonna rotary a Miata, and I was like, we got a DE to replace the dealer. Oh, really? I didn't even expect to hear that. Wow, that's a. How much are they charging for that? I do wonder. We have great pricing. I'll tell you what. Yeah. But the DEs, if you were to run through, I had drift guys, someone didn't do it right. That's what I'm saying. Right? Got it. Oh, really? You have a 2005 that you just, yo. You let me know if you ever want to sell that thing, because I like when cars don't have crap tons of rust I need to fix. First at 30K, another at 70. Oil? Is it oil? I have to put, I know for my engine, I'm not impressed with the amount of oil that it drinks. She's on the road again. Yeah. Wow. Sitting there with a bad motor. That's my G out there. That's my G out front. You know, it's been sitting there for 3 years. For this year. Because this year's like, I'm gonna push go. Send it. Low oil pressure, light constantly, but it runs great. Hey! What's up? What you eating? I'm hungry. My stomach's growling. But I was told by drift guys that they actually prefer the DE to the rev up and to the HR, because they said that the DE compared to the rev up in HR is a lot cheaper. They have enough power to drift just fine. And if they were to pop an eBay turbo on it, it'll just slide with no question. So they were saying to me that they prefer to just buy a bunch of DEs and just go balls to the wall, literally blow them up and just pop another one in. You know, blow it up and pop another one in. Fettuccine! Woo! Oh man, gonna make me hungry. Nah. I got a bologna sandwich. What you know about packed lunches? The JDM motors, I'm gonna say the JDM motors are going to be better. And it's because, I don't know if you guys know this. I lived in Japan for 6.5 years, okay? In Japan, I have been in like track cars on the highways. I used to eat pack lunch is the way to be, man. Adulting, hardcore. But in Japan, I've been in the car in like the race cars, the street cars, they're fun guys. We've been out on the highways and everything, and they were like, "Oh, we're speeding. I gotta slow down." I'm like, "Oh, how fast are you going?" And he said he was going 109 on the highway. He was going 109. Wait. Okay, yeah, they're all built in Japan for sure. Don't let anyone ever tell you they're not all built in Japan. They're built in Japan. Japanese take pride in their sports cars in particular. So Their premium sports car, no matter what, is going to be built in Japan. It's going to be shipped out. That's how it works. But so in Japan, my friend said that we were speeding. He was like, we're going 109, I should slow down. And I'm like, oh shoot. I looked down at his dash. Bro, kilometers per hour. 109 kilometers per hour. That's like 50. That's like 50 miles per hour. So what I'm saying to you is, in Japan, the speed limit, the real speed limit, is 50 kilometers per hour. So there's no way for anyone, apart from like the drift guys, because they will destroy engines, there's no way for a Japanese person to destroy a Japanese engine. Like, there's not. I mean, unless they're just like really, like like I don't know. It's hard for me to say that actually. I've seen really bad stuff, so it's really like, I don't know how some shops stay in business. That's how bad some people's work is. But yeah, built in Japan. Yeah, so if you're gonna pick up a motor, definitely pick it up from Japan. But I don't know where this motor came from, or the motor that went into the other G35. I don't know where that one came from, and I'll find out where, because don't get it from those guys. JDM engines all the way though. Man, you're making me hungry. Streaming is kind of fun, guys. I gotta be real. This is cool. On a G37 or 370Z? I want both of them. That's my opinion on them. Like, for real. I could have either one. But because I've got the G, because I got two of the G, I'm thinking, find a car that was totaled from the rear. And just combine those ones. That's what you're thinking? To get the front end. I'd buy a G that was totaled from the rear for sure. I've got a Copart, set up. I just, for real, I would, this year has been kind of, like, it's been difficult. I want a 370Z real bad. I do. I want a 370Z. I didn't even realize why the 370Zs are kind of what they... I do. If I could get an IPL, but the shorter wheelbase, I want to do 360s. I've got a video from a while ago. It's a drift video, and it has a 370s, 350Z in it, and guy's drifting, he's drifting, and then suddenly he's going straight, and he does like a, he just does a full 360. So the car and just keeps going straight. And I was like, it was the first time I'd ever seen a car going straight, 360, still straight. And I was like, just, it was the most beautiful thing. And the Ultima, but that's why I wanted it. Yeah, get the Ultima, guys. We're gonna be drifting it. But that made me want a 350Z really bad. And I started like looking up reasons why it was the 350Z was able to do the 360, and the G35 that went onto the track afterwards was not able to do the 360. And I was like, I've got a G35, but now I want a 350. Like, I felt like almost like I messed up. Like, I need extra room and stuff for the gear, so I needed a G anyway. But in order to do that 360, I need a 350Z. And so I looked up all the specs and everything. It's because it has a shorter wheelbase. So in all reality, if I was to choose between the 370Z or the G37, and I already have a G35, I want that shorter wheelbase. So I want to be able to do that 360 while just drifting. And because I wanted a 350Z, I expressed that to people, and I was like, hey guys, what are your thoughts on me getting a 350Z? And every single person was like, why don't you get a 370Z? And I'm like, well, why would I want a 370Z if I want the 350Z? Because I like Fast and the Furious with DK, and he was sliding sideways, and he had a wide body 350Z. It was beautiful. And then when I said that, Nick, Nick, the HR Nick, he's got the Q50 that shoots fire. He turns to me and he's like, the 370Z is a 350Z with a wide body built into it. And I was just like, what? And we had the 370Z here. That's why I was staring at it. And I just put my hands up and blocked out the rear fenders and the front fenders, and just the line with the center of the brake light and the roof line and the bumper. And that damn thing is a 350Z. What? So it's a 350Z with the wide body built into the fenders with a 3.7 liter. And that's why I need a 370Z in my life. Yeah. So, but this year has been super difficult. I have been able to pick up some parts for the G that I'm going to be installing, and I'm super stoked about that. But there were some business hiccups along the road, which has put me in a position where I'm not able to invest into the garage at the moment. We'll see how that turns out in the next month, I guess. But the garage will always be here and open and everything. It's not closing or anything crazy. We just had some issues, just hiccups. Let's see. In your opinion, 3.9 gears in the rear diff? Are those upgraded gears? Like full locked in. Like I'm not sure what the gear is. That different between the HR and the DE? Opinions on Ricer takeovers? Oh, did you see who had an opinion on Ricer takeovers recently? Renchats, and he just changed over to Lewis M Builds with a Z. We got FD qualified. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I can tell you that 18s on these cars put down better power than 19s for wheels. But I'm not 100% on the LSD stuff. I'll develop an opinion on that eventually, but I'm just not there on it. I'm not sure. Do you have that different differential? Is that what's going on? You got that all hooked up? My idea on Ricer takeovers. I don't have money for that, for tickets and stuff. Oh yeah, the 17s will put, once you get that contact on there and you can act like Tyler knows, ask Tyler. We fitted Tyler's IPL. He's the T Leo IPL here in the chat. We fitted his IPL with some amazing 19-inch wheels. And like when he picked up the car, it was raining out, so it was wet, and he was frustrated a little bit because it wouldn't put the power down. It was like just peeling and peeling, and that's totally cool if you've got the money to drift on 19s, but drifting on 19s is expensive. But the takeovers and stuff, my thoughts on takeovers is I don't participate. I'm totally willing to build anyone's car And like, I always recommend people do any type of performance level driving on the track, because I like the idea of a safety crew there. -4 camber wasn't. Yeah, okay, it wasn't really frustrated. Yeah, so if you have more rubber on your wheel, it'll stick better. But I will build anyone's car for really any purpose. I mean, I'll build your car if it's a daily. I'll build it if you want it to go to the track and it's just you want to beat it up, but you want it to have power and have fun and handle well. And I'll build it too if you race. Okay. And a lot of these guys, they like to street race and they like to do takeovers and stuff, but I personally do not do it, and I don't film it because it's dangerous. It's not. But if anyone wants to run at the track, I'm totally down at any point in time. So, yeah. 275 now. Cool. With the stickies too, right? Man, that's a nice car. Tyler's IPL is like goals for IPL owners. 20s. Okay. Cool, man. 20s are big. Those are big. That's a lot of metal. They could be like super beautiful, like $4,000 type of thing. With the spinners? Woo! You going donk? I will gladly let anyone co-drive with me at any event I go to. So, Alex with the spinner caps. Oh man, cool. So Xenon Motorsports is Alex, and so he's been in a number. Yeah, Tyler got his reps super duper cheap. They look amazing. But Xenon Motorsports is Alex, and he does motocross, autocross, with his Mazda Speed 3. It's like fully built. This thing is it's awesome. And so he goes to autocross like, I don't know, how many times a month? Maybe twice a month or once a week or something when it's going. And he just had a kid. Congratulations, by the way. Congrats. It's so awesome. All my friends are having like kids and stuff. It's the craziest thing. But he does autocross. And so the last couple of meets that we went to, including, the last couple of meets that we covered, both of them actually, the setup and the other one, Tuner Evolution, 2 to 3 times a month. Yeah. The last 2 big meets that we went to, we literally went to locations on the same exact days that Alex was racing at the autocross. So we weren't able to cover any of his autocross events, but I would like to cover it. Those guys are breaking parts on their cars left and right, especially suspension and everything. So these guys are really guys who we probably should know in the first place, let alone the fact that autocross is super fun. And like Alex's car, he's like pushing the limits of what type of power you wanna have for actually going around turns. So I imagine with his super sticky tires and everything, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. What else was said? Because I was talking for a while. My bad. We got a car out there. Maybe a Honda. Normally 2 to 3 times per month. I'm fixing mine up like a show car. Yo! Lights underneath. Awesome. Lights in the headlight. Yo. I've had people hit me up for that, and I'm just like, they're like, how much to install the headliner lights? And I just really just tell them to do it themselves. That's like a 2-week job. The headliner, you gotta pull the interior, then you pull the headliner, then you can start the job. And each one of those things you gotta poke a hole through, then you gotta clip them, then you gotta run all of them, then you gotta tape them down to make sure that they don't get caught up in all of your extra brackets and stuff as you're putting everything back in. Then you gotta make sure that everything is ran and tucked. Like, it's a lot of work. So I mean, if you want to do it, more power to you. Wow, my battery's about to die. Hold on. Oh man, I didn't expect to even be streaming this long. So you guys, if I get boring or something, you tell me. Cause what are you saying? I have a guy that'll do it here for what? 400? I'll pay him. Oh, that's not even a joke. I can't. I've got overhead. Having a shop is like a double-edged sword for sure. Like, I've got guys who will come into the shop all day long and they're like, if I had this, I would do all this and that and everything. What's it cost per month for one of these? Bro, it costs more, like a really good mortgage, like a really good one. So if you've got this stuff, it's really awesome, but it's like running up a sand dune. So, yeah, like yeah, I've got overhead. I'm not doing $400 for for that install, but I would pay him for $400 for real if he wants to install the LEDs and the headliner. That's a steal, and I'd recommend anyone take him up on that offer before he starts turning people down. For real. MK5 Supra or the new Z? So what you're really asking me is if I want a BMW Miata or the new Z. BMW Miata, new Z. Yo, the BMW Miata performs like a BMW because it is a BMW, like off the showroom floor. So I would have to take the Supra because a whole bunch of the Supra fans out there would get really angry with the things that I would choose to do to the BMW Miata. Plus, I really do think that the Z is overpriced. So, I mean, if you're going to compare those two cars, I think you're getting a better, you're getting more car out of the Supra. The B85 over the VR30? What is the B85, is that like the 5.8 liter, like the VK? That they put in the Titan? Because I think that like the VKs that they put in the Titan, the 5.6s, those things are mean. They got some crazy torque to them. So I mean, like, oh, the B85 or 58 is a Supra. Those things are so fast. They're really. How many cars can you fit in the shop? We could fit one, and then we could put one underneath the car that's on the lift. We could put the one over here, and then I've got a whole bunch of stuff over there, so we're probably not going to be putting a car there, but I could fit 1 or 2 cars right here too. So in all reality, we can fit like 5 cars total if it was just for storage. Because once we have stuff moving around, we've got the crane for the for engines and stuff like that. So that stuff all takes up a lot of room. We even have just these suckers. So we can comfortably fit 3 for sure. Working on 3, but if we wanted to squish them in here, we get 5. It's a decent sized shop. Goals for Mills Garage and G35. For Mills Garage, more content. Just I've got the 2 videos. I'm gonna be releasing the track video next Tuesday at 6:30 at whatever time 6:30 is in North Carolina, because Brian is our member. We got a member. That's so cool. And what was even the question? And goals for the G35. I want this car is going to be a show car. So I'm removing all the rust from it. This car is going to be so rust free that I intend on putting mirrors underneath the car for the show car and for the car shows. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And shooting fire. That's like a short-term goal for me. Short-term being like sometime in the next months. Woo! Notifications. Woo! Yo, hey Brian, seriously. Thank you. You're amazing. Like, for real. Nice to meet you, boss. Yeah, this stream is like more of a success than I ever anticipated. So I'm like super stoked about that. Let me show you one more thing, because I don't know how much longer I should stream for. I've got to be on another stream, but I want to show you this real quick. Hold on. Check this out too, by the way, if you're wondering what's coming up on the channel. Screw it. Drop him. Don't put me. Thank you. Yo, just a heads up for you guys who are here and watching stuff. In the backgrounds of the videos, I always am giving away what's coming up on the channel, like all the time. So you can actually watch even the most recent one. But right here, we got a couple big things. And one of them is this W brace. So I'm gonna show you this W brace real quick. What is this? Oh my God. It's not rusty. It can't rust. So my goals with the G35, I'm putting new parts on that literally cannot rust. I'm cleaning up the rust and I'm making it so it won't rust. All right. Yeah. Magic. Yeah, but yeah, probably just gonna change my oil real quick. Should I keep the stream running? I'm literally just doing my oil right now. I'm gonna have to modify that. Man, I really thought that thing was just gonna pop in, pop out, but I gotta cut some holes. I just keep the stream going. Okay. Cool. Brian's supporting everyone. Definitely put out more G35 content. I feel like this platform. Okay, cool. That's the plan. That's absolutely my plan. I've been holding off on working on the G purely because, well, I didn't want the shop to tank. I also want it to be all presentable. I want to be able to show you guys what I'm doing, what my upgrades are, and give recommendations on that type of stuff. And man, the last time I showed this car underneath, it was like so cringy. It had so much rust, and it made me just feel like crap showing a whole bunch of videos. Like I'm working on a car and I'm making it better. And I know that's the point of the channel and everything, but like inside it sort of hurt a little bit every time that I'm looking at it and I'm going, I'm installing this beautiful, you know, camber arm. And then like the whole area was just rust. And then it's like a beautiful camber arm. It's like, what the hell is this guy doing? But so at this point, yeah, I'll show you again. Woo! Look at that. So work in progress. It is going to have less and less and less and less rust. What was I gonna do? I gotta cut holes in that. I'm gonna do the oil. Why not? Just, you know, oil super easy. Doing oil, hanging out with YouTube under the car. This is cool, actually. Yeah. All right, so I've got this sucker on here, and I'm gonna use power because, yeah, I'm not trying to. Where is that? Cool. All right. Man, I gotta pick up some more power tools. I gotta be real. Someone's like disappearing. Oh, man. Jokes that don't make sense anymore. Who's that? Yeah, another thing I'm supposed to get that I haven't got yet is the undershield thinger. I'm thinking the Z1 one. But like the undershield and the drive shaft. Because they go to takeovers? Wait, what was said? Oh, good night, Brian. You know, I'm gonna have to go live again. This is fun. This is cool. I mean, I was always looking for a different way to make content, and I think that if this could work out, this would be pretty cool. Those OEM under trays, exactly. These things are joke. Not to mention, previous owner jacked up this one location. So, like that's why I want the Z1 one, because it's going to be super rigid. So I'll be able to just lock it in, and then I won't have to worry about this one missing bolt hole. Because, like, I've seen some terrible things done to cars, but like, if a bolt doesn't fit, you don't get one of the pointy bolts and like force it in. You don't do that. That's not the solution. You measure the threads, and then you get the correct threads, or you clean up the threads, and then you put that in. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm not a big. I don't think the service doors do. Like I like the Z1 one because you can actually unbolt the rear of it, and then it becomes two separate pieces. And the front part, or it might even be three pieces, but the front part stays locked in. So you can just drop the rear, and the rear actually does release enough of it that you could change the filter and the plug, or the pin, pin. That. And yeah, that's why I want the Z1 one. It's just gonna be really useful, but I haven't picked it up yet. I do want the Z1 under tray splash guard, and also I'm thinking the Z1 aluminum drive shaft. But it's like money. So, you know, in time, and yeah, we're gonna be draining this oil. Super easy stuffs here, guys. Whoop. Ooh. When was the last time I changed this? I'm kidding. It was like 4,000 miles ago type of thing. All right. Boop. That. It's a 14. 14. Bam. It's almost like I've been doing this a lot. How do I have 10%? How do I have 10% battery if it's supposed to be charging? Is it not charging? It's charging. All right. It seems like the stream eats up my battery faster than it charges. You'd think that it would just drain from the wall. Technology. Ooh. guys' opinion? I didn't open up the plug up top. I don't think it's gonna matter as much. It might. It's certainly gonna affect the amount of time. HKS. Would you superchargers? What are your guys' thoughts on superchargers? Actually, like the Vortec is pretty sweet. Yeah, I didn't take off the oil cap, so I'm gonna do that real quick because might as well. My ratchet under tray. Let's just crush that sucker. Cool. That's what she said. Haven't seen Daily Life of MILFs. Yeah, we're gonna get some MILFs in here. I'm gonna be like, hey, what? How you doing? I like MILFs a lot. You're at the MILFs garage. Building MILFs cars. Oh man. Yeah. I haven't seen much on HKS, but it was much smaller and a compact unit. Yeah, supercharging one of these cars would be sweet, especially if it didn't drink so much oil. But that's the whole point of the supercharger actually, is you get the whole oil in it and you don't have to worry about the feed anymore. Delicious. Last time I changed oil was a little over 4,000 miles ago, and that was 6 months ago, maybe. I don't know. I've been driving a. My parents have a beater. It's a Equinox. It's completely trash. Don't buy a beater. I mean, an Equinox at least. What oil am I using? I use. Tyler hates my oil. No, he doesn't hate my oil. No, he doesn't hate my oil. I forgot. I stopped by Sleeper Tuning. So, Sleeper Tuning, if you guys don't know, in the area, they tune a lot of our cars. They're the reason why a lot of our cars shoot fire. And so, and they do great tunes. And so, the oil that I knew that I was going to be doing an oil change because I was at their track meet. It's coming up on Tuesday. And I'm told this is not something that they do for everyone. Okay, because for real, none of us shops make any money doing oil changes. If you think the shop is gonna pay their monthly rent with oil changes, they're not, even if they're Jiffy Lube. I don't care. And so I use Mobile One, fully synthetic 5W30. It's not what I'm using this time because I went to Sleeper Tuning and they have better oil. Okay, it's better. It's more expensive for sure. It's like 3 times the price. Motul. Yeah, 5W30. Motul is like really, really good. If you were to be drifting your car and flooring it off the line, bouncing off the limiter, and dealing with heat or possibly turbocharged, you're gonna want some Motul. It's good, it's just expensive. But what I'm saying is they don't offer. Pick it up online. Motul Goat for VQs because it's ester based. I'm sure needs ester. It needs ester. Ester from Bulgaria. She was out there one day, and she was like oil, and it just started coming out of the ground. Ester, really cool, hot chick. And we're gonna, but yeah, I've got Motul 5W30. It's good stuff. Yeah. We got a stream, and we got a filter right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist that sucker off with a tool. All right. I got this. For filter, I am going to make a recommendation actually. I'm going to recommend going with K and N because they just make really good products. And when it comes to your filter, you don't want to be skimping out. Don't get like the Fram, the orange Fram. These things are crap. Do not get them. K&N or like Mobile One. That's probably gonna be a good one too. But certainly K&N. And before, oh, I guess I should have said this before. Before you go and permanently destroy one of these, say it wasn't twisting off, 3K? What, for the filter? You can, Tyler changes his oil every 3,000. It's, especially if high miles, sure. Yeah, definitely, yeah. But Tyler, he's got an IPL. That thing is, it's nice. So, yeah, he certainly does a lot more oil changes than normal people, I would say. But yeah, definitely gonna want a good filter, and you're gonna want to compare them beforehand. But I just knew automatically that it's a, was it H1008. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's just thinking about it. Engine oil is good for options. Like you could put Motul in there. You could put the Mobile One. You could even go Valvoline. I'm not gonna knock anyone for going, you know, whatever, as long as it's a good brand. But transmission, totally different story. Only go with Nissan. Don't mess with other stuff in your transmission because it can actually destroy the transmission, and that's not cheap. So, especially these ones, they're not even making them. These manual ones, they don't want to make manual transmissions anymore. The kids can't even drive them. Things a freaking security lock. Cool. Alright.
Got busted off, guys.
Definitely will do. We got Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Changing yours this weekend? Awesome. I got some non-followers too. Those things. So you're running some great pipes. Are you shooting fire yet?